Hey guys, my name is Morgan and I'm going to be doing a quick little tutorial for you. The first one I'm really going to do just really simple. You're going to change the background of one image and you're just going to add another image so it looks kind of like your front image was really taken somewhere else. Alright, so we're going to start by opening Photoshop. You're going to press Create New. And for this project, I'm going to do the custom 5x7 because I wanted it to be up and down. Alright, so to start, we're gonna go over here to File, and you're gonna go all the way down to Place Embedded. Okay, so this is the photo we're gonna start with. So this is a photo I took of a Polaroid that I took of myself. I thought it'd be cool to make it look like I took this somewhere else instead of just a back seat of a car. Alright, so our first image is here, and you see that it has this like box around it and some like lines across it. So that means it's selected and you can edit it. So you can drag the corner, make it bigger, smaller, you can move it, whatever you want to do. But for right now, we're just going to place it like right here. And I'm going to press enter or return to just set it there. Okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go over here and click the quick selection tool. And if you look, the great thing about Photoshop is each of the tools, it usually gives like a quick explanation of like the tool you're using, so you don't just have to look for the icon, which can be hard to find. So that's what we're going to click first. Basically, all you have to do with this tool, it's my favorite, you just click on an edge that you want to start on, and you just kind of drag around the image. Like this. And I'm also going to do my hand. Alright. Make sure you get it all, too, because that's happened to me before. Alright, so, now, do you see how this black space right here is also selected? I don't want that in my image, because I don't want, like, a random black spot in there. So what you're going to do to take away the quick selection without having to, like, manually erase it all, you go up here, and there's a button that says Subtract from Selection. And you click on that, and all you gotta do is you're gonna do the opposite pretty much, and you just drag it where you don't want it. Like so. Make sure to get all the corners that you don't want. And if you're like me and messed it up again, you're just gonna go back to this plus sign and go down here and fix it. Alright. So that's good enough for now. I usually like to add a little bit more. It's easier to take away than to add once it's there. So I'm going to zoom back out. Alright, so now that my selection is selected, you're going to go down here to the right hand corner and press this little box, and it says Add Layer Mask. And you click it, and it takes away the background. How easy that was. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix up the sides, make sure it's just the part of the image I want. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to the side and press the brush tool. Once I click that, you're going to make sure you have your image selected, the layer mask, and you're going to make sure the color is black. That's selected. So that when you zoom in, so you can get those corners and you start erasing, it takes away that excess. So the reason you use black, I don't know the exact technical term, but basically what I get from it is that your vector mask is what we have made here, is the part of the image that is taken away, whatever, and that's selected, and what you're doing is you're just adding to the vector mask. Vector mask is white if you look down here, and that's why we're using black. So say I messed up and accidentally like put a line right here, all you have to do for that is click white, make sure the white's one selected, and you can color it back in. And it adds it back to the mask, like so. Alright, so I'm going to go back to black, fix this up a little bit, and then we can move on. I recommend zooming in so you can get real close. I usually like to outline it first with a small, like with the tool being smaller, so I can get really close and get a really good line drawn. And then I later fill in the center with a bigger brush. Alright, so to change the size of your brush tool, you're going to go up to this left-hand corner, and you see a little number here, and you press the little drop-down box. So the cool thing about this is you can change the shape also of your brush tool. I like it to have it this like, it's called charcoal shape. I don't really know why I like it. I like it because it's not a full circle. It's just easier for me. But I'm going to change my size to like 25. And it just makes it slightly bigger, and I can fill this in. But you see how my shape is shaped like a little funky? I don't even know what that is. But if we go up here and I change it to a big circle, it just changed to a circle. When you're editing photos like this, I do a lot of back and forth. I really like to make sure my photos look as clean as possible. I know it's not always gonna happen, but I always try. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of going back and forth, you know, filling it in, taking it away, but that's just how it works. Oh, crap. Alright, so you see what I just did? I thought I had it the other way, but really I just took away some image. So what I'm going to do, all I got to do is go up to edit and undo, and it just takes back away. Alright, so let's zoom out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is it looks pretty good to me. Doesn't have to be perfect. I never make it always perfect because it's kind of hard. I think it'd be easier if you had like a touch screen or an iPad, but I don't. I just have to work with what I got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this image to the bottom since I don't want this random like straight line on it. So to do that, you press, well, I have a Mac, and this is what I have to press. I'm not sure about Windows, but with the Mac, you press Command T. And then it highlights the photo, and you can move it as you wish, resize it, and all that jazz. So I'm going to move it to the bottom and to this side so it looks natural, like an image, like how the image was taken. Okay. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add the background image. So to do that, make sure you go down here to the right, press background, press file, place embedded, and then you're going to go to the image you want. So this one is in my photos. Ignore that. Okay. I haven't really decided which photo I want to use, so I might try a couple different ones. So first let's try this one. Alright, so I need to resize the image, so I'm just gonna grab the corners and just make it a little bit bigger. Alright. And then all you have to do is you press enter. So, that's one background image option. And if you want to, I usually like to add a couple and then kind of decide so I can look at them back to back. So make sure to press the background again, go back up to file, place embedded. So, you see how you can still only see that one? So you're going to go over here, and there's a little eye icon, looks like a little eyeball. You're going to unclick it, and it takes away that one, that image that we just is unclicked. So when it's clicked, it's there, unclicked, it's not there. So I'm going to edit this one, Command T, I think I'm going to go with the Christmas tree, just because I think it fits the vibe. It's kind of like cold, I'm wearing a sweater, drinking coffee. Fits the Christmas kind of vibe. And the black background, I like how it matches all the black together. So yeah, that's pretty much the basic way to change a background on an image. Also, all of these images were taken by me. It's of me. That way I don't have to deal with copyright issues. So make sure if you're getting images from other websites, other people, you need to, if you're going to be posting them anywhere, you need to source them and all that fun stuff, and make sure that they're okay for you to be using. All right, that's about it. So thanks for watching.